I want the states to be able to say we're keeping school open till 5 o'clock. We're going to have baseball teams for 9th graders, and football teams, and basketball teams for the girls. None of the school districts you all live in do that. Unless you send your kid to private school. These kids have nothing to do. Kids need an excuse to tell that junkie they got to walk by the corner to get to their home on. They need an excuse to stay out of trouble. Why is it there's Little League in the summer, but no baseball teams after school for boys and girls in 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th grades? I'm the guy who came to this floor 8 years ago and said, hey, the majority of the violent crime committed by young people is not when y'all think it is. Everybody thought it was done in the heat of the night. It's done in broad daylight, in the sunlight, between the hours of 2:30 and 6. When I brought it to the floor, it was, there go those liberal guys again, talking about this coddling stuff. No, there's not a cop in America. There's not a criminal justice person in America that doesn't say, that's the problem. You get a 9th grade kid living in a tough neighborhood without supervision of any adult, in a school, in a family, for 4 hours every day after school. And good kids do bad things. It's called maturation. What the heck do we expect these kids to do? They lack the judgment. The judgment. Even when they know and care about right and wrong, they have bad judgment because they are 14 years old. They are not 24 or 54. I ask all of you, you may be all and probably all better persons than I am, but I wonder how I would have been if every day after school for 4 hours a day I was on my own. On my own. I was a pretty good athlete and I was a pretty good student, and I never got myself in trouble with the law, but I want to tell you something. I'll bet you if I was on my own with all the values my family instilled in me, I ain't so sure I would have had the courage to say to the guy who was 17, hey, jump in the car and take a ride with me. It's only Charlie's car. We borrowed it. I'd like to think I'd say, no problem. That's wrong. You guys are doing the wrong thing. I'm not going to participate. Let me tell you something, Jack. You're all better persons than I if you're certain how you would be. And that's how this incrementally starts. It doesn't start a kid waking up one day at 13 years old say, you know, I want to go out and get a Mac 9, walk into the 7-Eleven, blow away the guy at the counter, and get $17 in cash so I can go buy myself some dope. That's not how it works. That was the first time in the 25 years I've been here on a large scale we learned to walk and chew gum at the same time when we dealt with crime. We had a very, very heavy dose of enforcement, a very heavy dose of prevention, and a very heavy dose of medicine relating to incarceration after the conviction. And I think that's the way we have to approach the issue of juvenile justice. It's the last unattended to criminal justice issue of consequence that we have not come up with a comprehensive plan.